Hello, sports fans, and welcome to this week's Democrat Sports Spotlight. I'm Democrat sports writer Seth Stringer, here with Steve Goodwin, head coach of the 6-0 Sacred Heart Gremlins. How are you doing today, Coach?
Good, having a good day, good week.
Well, rightfully so. I mean, undefeated at 6-0. And while there's been many key factors on y'all's team's success, let's start with the balance on both sides of the floor. On offense, y'all are averaging just shy of 65 points a game, with 4 players averaging in double figures. Defensively, y'all are holding opponents to 47.5 points a game, including holding Conway to 54 points, a team that posted 107 points the night before. That's a 17-point differential. Y'all's early schedule has included Green Valley and Conway. It's pretty impressive.
So far, we're really happy with the way our kids have played so far. We still have a lot of work to do, but so far for the first part of the season, I think that the guard play is coming around like I hoped it would, and our post players are finishing more around the basket and doing a really good job of blocking off. We work on it every day, and they're just doing a really good job of rebounding the basketball. And right now, it's a very unselfish team.
Talked about the post play of Jared Drum and Caleb Morrison. I guess Wes Register can also be included in there. He's had some big games where he's gotten 8 to 10 rebounds. But those two specifically, Drum and Morrison, have stepped in for Dylan Young and Jacob Harlan, haven't skipped a beat. Seems like they're a double-double threat every night.
Well, I think that has to do with the work they put in this summer, and they've watched 2 really good players over the last 3 or 4 years for us, and Register is a key to that because he's switching positions, and he's probably showing as much unselfish basketball as I've ever saw Wes have in the 4 years that I've coached him. He's in the top 3 on our team in assists, and he draws attention because people know he can shoot, and I'm just really proud of those 3, and we're hoping that after Christmas break we can also mix in Austin Story, a really good, potentially a great player here in the future, as he's a sophomore.
And he's 6'5", right? Yeah,
and has a nice game. He's just trying to learn how to play at the varsity speed, and I think someday he will.
Guard-wise, you got Lakin Katie, who's been a great table setter. The other night he had 7 assists. I had him 4. Jared Day, Chris Porta, been great also. Then off the bench, you got Register, who's just like you said, he can play any position. You got Garrett Kelkner. You got David Baldwin. You got Stephen Cox now working through the rotation. It seems like you got a lot of depth, and as evidence in that Conway win, y'all just had fresh legs out there every 2 seconds.
Yeah, we got in some foul trouble. I thought the key to that was David and Garrett really gave us good minutes off the bench, and Wes played a bunch because we were in foul trouble and we really needed our bench to play well, and they kept the lead relatively where it was, and I thought they played really well. So our bench played really good against Conway.
Yeah, and mention Lakin. He's not the best shooter, and he doesn't shoot a lot. He takes smart shots when he does shoot, and he can drive and everything like that. But it seems like he's really progressed. As an offensive and defensive player. I think he's listed probably at 5'8", 5'9". He's more like 5'6", 5'7". Sure. But it seems like he's really coming of age, and behind every great team there's a great point guard.
Yeah, he's the heart and soul of our team. Nobody plays harder than Lakin, and now we have Stefan kind of backing him up, learning the ropes, and I think Stefan's going to be a great player here someday. But with Day and Putoff's ability to score now the way I always thought they could score, it makes Lakin's job a lot easier. And nobody shoots more in practice than Lakin, and he's really working on his shot. And if he's open, he will shoot it, and hit a big 3 in the first quarter against Conway. And I think Lakin Katie's getting better every single night.
And as reigning K-Senior Conference champs, you begin league play tonight against Tipton. I'm guessing y'all are hoping for a 3rd straight league title, and it doesn't get any easier this year with Windsor and Tipton included in the mix. But really, the meat of the schedule is coming to town.
Yeah, right after Christmas, it gets tough, and right before Christmas we play at Tipton, and we had 2 really good games with Tipton last year. So we're expecting their best tonight, and hopefully we can continue to improve. The Backus kid for Tipton's an excellent guard, and they have some other nice guards over there. And so hopefully our defense we'll take our defense on the road and see what happens tonight. So we're looking forward to going to Tipton, and after the Christmas break, hopefully improving on the stuff we do.
And one last thing, January 3rd, your next game. How do you continue this momentum? If you go into the league 6-1 or 7-0, what are you telling the kids? Just keep shooting during the break, keep working out.
We'll practice all through the break, and we'll constantly keep working on what we need to work on, because there's so many good teams in our league. I think Windsor's 7-1. I watched Cole Camp the other night play really good against Crest Ridge, and they have probably the best player in the league, Tyler Rusk. He's awesome. He's 6'6", athletic, can shoot and drive, and so nothing gets easier after Christmas. In fact, it probably gets harder.
I appreciate your time, Coach, and join us next week when we talk to another coach. Yeah. Appreciate it.